The Price Academy, bite-sized history videos. This video is introducing Amy Dudley and her suspicious death. Amy Dudley was found dead at the bottom of a short flight of stairs at Cumnor Place in Oxfordshire on the 8th of September 1560. The circumstances were suspicious. Her neck was broken and she had 2 small wounds to her head. On the day of her death, Amy had insisted that all of her servants attend the fair. When they returned, they found their mistress dead. But was it an accident? Was it suicide? Or was it even murder? This question has never been truly resolved. Amy was married to Robert Dudley, as seen here, the Earl of Leicester, and one of the favourites of Queen Elizabeth. But Robert was more than just a favourite. It is believed that Elizabeth was deeply in love with him. Robert was a childhood friend of the Queen, and she had even given him the position of Master of the Horse. Privately, she may even have harboured desires of being married to Robert. The sudden death of Amy, however, put these notions to bed, as Elizabeth was forced to distance herself from him to avoid being implicated in the scandal that was unfolding. Here is the coroner's report for Amy Dudley. Let's have a look at it in more detail. The coroner's report returned a verdict that Amy Dudley's death was a result of misfortune and that she accidentally fell down the steps from her bedroom. The report outlined that Amy sustained 2 injuries to her head, one 1/4 inch deep and the other 2 inches. In addition, the coroner's report detailed that Amy died instantly after breaking her neck. But is this the truth? Could her husband have orchestrated her death so he could marry the Queen? Robert and Amy were not a usual couple. After Robert's release from prison in 1553, the pair lived in financial dire straits until Elizabeth became Queen in 1558. We know that Robert then became an important figure at court, but Amy, strangely, did not follow him due to suffering from illness. Did Robert believe that with his wife dead, the Queen would marry him? The rumours began to circulate that the Queen was holding out for Robert as she remained single and did not marry any of her foreign suitors. Amy was living with different friends around the country rather than with her husband at court. She had her own household and hardly saw her husband at all. And so it was that on the day she died, she was staying at Cumnor Place. And this is what Cumnor Place looked like. Amy was buried in St Mary's, Oxford, and the funeral was paid by Robert Dudley. It cost £2,000 and he did not attend. In the end, Robert didn't marry Queen Elizabeth, but instead went on to marry Lettice Knollys in 1578. So, what do you think happened to Amy? Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to like and subscribe to the channel, or follow me on Twitter or at Facebook at TanyaAlex38.